Out to my boy, Lil Twan Music.
Quan.
Twan. T with a T, nigga.
Quan.
I've been through it all. We out of Mississippi.
My heart too full and ain't no room. Lonely wolf looking to the moon. Them things that make you say, Been through some shit make you say, My heart too full and ain't no room. Lonely wolf looking to the moon. Them things that make you say, And all honesty, people swear that they free.
Bud like that.
That's how we getting down today,
Yeah,
baby.
that's how we leaning in today.
It would have been Corona or Martell, but it's just a diabetes diagnosis.
Okay.
Easy on the D word. No, just kidding.
Yo, levantate, hueputa. A little Spanish for you today. Wake your bitch ass up, goddammit. If it's 1 o'clock. Oh, hang on. What time is it? Is it 2 or 1? Either way, it's still too damn late, motherfucker. Wake your motherfucking ass up and get with the goddamn stepping. Know what I'm talking about? You're leaning in with me. You know what time it is. We with the one and only Rich and Lovey. Know what I'm talking about? That tree is speed, baby. You know what I'm talking about? And I gotta say something real quick, man. I got this topic I want to talk about specifically.
Oh shit, he jumping out the gate with the shit. With the shit. He ain't playing no games.
I told Rich at the restaurant earlier, but I gotta tell y'all, man.
What restaurant?
Oh, we met up on what was it? Wednesday?
Oh, so y'all went out without me.
Yeah.
You went tomorrow without me?
Yeah.
I'm going in the morning.
Wow.
You went without me? You
Yeah.
dirty dogs.
He popped my cherry that night.
Cherries get popped
You going in the morning?
at 8.
Oh Lord, in the morning.
Okay.
8:30.
So while we're over there, right? I'm telling them the story about what happened to me on Sunday. So Sunday, I'm just chilling. Like I didn't feel like going out, so I'm just chilling at the house. And then I got this fine ass neighbor that I've been trying to fuck for a while.
Okay.
So then she hits me up all drunk and fucking like, hey, what's up? Where you at? We gonna burn one. And every time she pops up drunk like that, she becomes this fucking horn dog and shit. So I'm thinking, okay, bet, yeah, it's about to go down. And then she pulls up. We're chilling, and I'm over there playing the música romántica, trying to get in the mood, trying to get the chones todo wet and shit. I'm talking about. I'm going old school. I'm like, esa mujer que me robó. You know what I'm talking about. And then, like the whole time she was just like, just cock teasing, like, no man, look, I got this, just cock teasing, and at the whole time, literally telling me how much she's in love with her man. I'm like, bitch, I got my hands down your pants, filling up on your booty, and you really over here telling me about this man you about to marry. Like really,
what
bro.
That mean?
Like she had been on and off with this dude, talking about fucking oh no man, I can't fuck with him like that. And then bruh,
Straight turn off.
Bruh, this motherfucker here.
Oh,
He want to jumbo, and that's some bitch. She want to jumbo.
Get to talk about her dude.
Look at my
Literally.
I don't understand that.
Bruh, it was just such confusion. But
I'm confused what the confusion is.
Bruh,
Me,
what the hell
personally.
you telling me about this man that you about to marry, bro, when I'm over here trying to fuck you? Like, what the fuck? Like,
She's not married yet.
man, she's told me
That's what
before.
I
Like,
said.
that's what I was thinking, too. I was thinking, oh, okay, man, just give me some head and some shit.
She's not married yet.
Yeah, but
She's not
I'm not trying to
married
hear about
yet.
the
She's
fucking.
single.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to hear about the fucking.
You feel you being faithful.
You got
Right.
glad.
You being faithful because you not letting them do fuck, but you letting them do everything
Mhm.
else but fuck. But you saying you being faithful still?
I didn't
Yeah.
say that was being faithful. I just said that
She claims she
if you
Yeah, that's what she's
married,
claiming she is, too.
that's like saying you a virgin just because you only fucked in the ass.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
That,
For real,
It's
bro.
no holy, so it's holy.
I'm talking about taking an ass for Jesus, baby.
No.
That's what it was.
I twerked for him. We'll twerk for him.
Like I said, come
I'm
on.
talking about my cousin.
Oh, you know he a PK.
I'm talking about my cousin Jesus.
Oh, Jesus is my homeboy face ass.
Yeah, Chewy. We play the Chewy.
Somebody gonna miss their hit because they not paying attention.
Yeah, that's your thing.
Look. I just got so big.
To you.
What?
Bro, but what was even stupid with her the whole time was like, bro, I couldn't get over the fact that, like, what's the name? She's over there just nonstop talking about him. And I'm just like, bro, so why are you entertaining me, bro? Like, you're giving me the vibe that you're not happy in a relationship and all this other bullshit. But yet, you over here telling me I'm not going to fuck. Like, because she was like, oh, no, I'm not going to let you fuck, man. I got my man over there. And I'm like, bitch, so what the fuck you over here tap dancing to me? Like, fuck on somewhere with that shit.
She was bored. She wanted some
Yeah,
entertainment.
of course. So then the next morning I tell her, I'm like, hey man, don't come around me like that, like all fucked up and shit like that, because I'm good on that bullshit. And then she got all sad and like still trying to make it like, cause as I asked her, I was like, bro, are you happy in your relationship? Like I asked her that like in the fucking when I was telling her off. But she didn't even answer that shit. She was like, oh, I'm sorry, like I was drunk and I just won't come around you anymore and shit like that. I'm like, this motherfucker here.
So you wanted her to come around you still, only if she was gonna fuck you. I'm trying to understand.
Like really, I just wanted to fuck.
He wants that ass.
Yeah, but because if you teasing me that bad, like I'm talking about tickling balls and tongue kissing and shit, like all that shit, man.
She tickled your balls?
Everything.
Well, that is kind of like a
for real, man. Just tickle the nuts and everything, man.
Tease, listen,
bro, that shit was bullshit. But it had me thinking, like, bro, like if you're gonna be doing that shit, you might as well go like be open minded about a relationship.
I'm here for it.
Pretty much, bro. Like if you're doing all that shit, you might as well just be in a poly relationship.
I'm here for poly.
I'm here for it too, bro. Like I really don't care. Like if people can come to a mutual agreement and then fucking go from there, like come on, man, you might as well do that. Might as well, man. That shit is crazy as hell. But moving on to more important things besides women's vaginas and shit. Fucking, I wanted to raise a drug awareness real quick, even though I am smoking and drinking right here, man. I had 2 friends pass away from an overdose, and I'm thinking this shit was fentanyl laced and shit. So, man, if you out there doing what you do, turning up and shit like that, just be safe, man. Just be safe, man, because life is too damn short, and fucking everything could be good on a Friday, and the next thing you know, somebody's getting buried on Saturday. Should be real, man.
Here today and gone tomorrow.
Man. And they were young, too, bro. Like, man, how old was Abel? What, like 29, 30, something like that? And then Mike was, I think, 30 as well, bro. Like, the most, bro, they ain't even hit 40. They ain't even hit 40, man. Shit.
So it's the fentanyl, you think it was stepped on with it?
Like, because both of them used to, like, play with their nose and pop pills like that. Like
play with their nose?
Yeah.
The booger sugar?
The booger sugar. That booger sugar ain't even going nowhere. That booger sugar here like cockroaches. It'll be here till the end of time. And you drop an atomic bomb, there's gonna be a Twinkie on the floor somewhere. Legitimately. There's gonna be a dolphin running around looking for a Twinkie. For real, goddamn.
I didn't know. That's just the great words of Rick James.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rick James.
Cocaine is a hell of a
You know, the great late philosopher Rick James.
Great. You call him a philosopher. Now, Paul Mooney for shit show. Right?
For sure. I remember when I used to quote like UGK all the time. I used to say the late great Chad Lamont Butler. Chad Lamont Butler, also a philosopher and a smart man.
Yo.
They do that shit. The great Uncle Chad, Uncle Chad. Bro, when I used to sell car insurance, like I used to get a lot of calls from Port Arthur, and I'd be like, "Hey man, y'all see my Uncle Chad up there?" Like, "Who, man? What are you talking about? My Uncle Chad, man? Come on, y'all see my Uncle Chad up there? I'm gonna get the fuck off my phone with this bullshit."
You know who the fuck Uncle Chad is? Stop playing with me.
For real, man. For real. And then moving on.
Why are you going? When you gonna come to church, Chad?
For real, man. And then moving on to another more subject I wanted to talk about too. A little bit of financial discipline, real quick, because man. I've been seeing a lot of young man, me as well. Like I'm guilty of it as well. Just financial discipline, man. Like just because you want that shit, don't mean you need it right then and there, type shit.
Well, let's talk about that, Lenny. Let's lean in and really tackle that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What you laughing at? What is some of the things that you know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
We're professionals.
Who got this to me?
I don't know. I haven't answered that.
Okay. But yeah, man.
You know. You was the first one to give it to
I gave it to you. So how's it gonna look at you before?
No. I'm not saying it's my turn. I was just saying that it's yeah.
Lenny, don't fuck up the rotation.
I just said he's the one that gave it to me.
I plead guilty, officer.
Yeah.
I plead guilty.
Are you double clutching? You over the baby?
What's some of the phrases y'all use for a person that double clutches?
Double clutch.
Pump fake?
Oh, pump fake?
Is that? I don't know.
We call them half steppers.
All right, so
half steppers?
Yeah, half steppers.
So it's your turn. Not your turn though. So I gotta pass it to you so you can pass it to him.
Oh, okay.
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 But
I was taxing without representation.
That's the proper term.
I'm a tax that.
I was like British government 1776. Exactly what I was doing.
You was stupid, Lenny.
We about to fucking was it Boston Tea Party, my ass.
For real. Burn the whole shit down.
For real, man.
for real, burn this shit down.
So what do niggas call it?
Fucking.
Taxes. Okay.
If you that lazy to not get up and pass on the person that it goes to, then I'm gonna tax that hoe because I gotta work for you, right?
Well, you can't.
Call me America. I tax everything.
Right.
That's it. Speaking of taxes and financial discipline, motherfuckers need to pay their taxes because the IRS is the biggest gangster. The IRS and that bitch Al Capone on steroids with Tony Montana in his nose. With a little bit of J. Edgar Hoover in that son of a bitch. It's in that whole fucking corporate capital America thugging in that bitch. Just fucking everything. Literally.
Tax time.
Literally.
Fucking it up.
Man, because I was having a discussion with my brother, like, I want to say like about 2 weeks ago or something like that. And then he was telling me about like some, because like there was a Ponzi scheme going on, and like he was telling me like, yeah, man, I made some money off of it thinking it was legit. But then when I asked about taxes, they're like, oh no, we don't do that over here. Like what? What the fuck, bro? Like you got all this money like that, and you ain't paying your taxes? Oh yeah, the Fed's coming to fuck you.
How the hell you pay anything?
For real, bro? What the fuck? Nah, it was just like pretty much like what's the difference between a pyramid and a Ponzi scheme? Like, aren't they pretty much the same thing?
No, they're not.
Yeah, but like, what's the difference in them?
The pyramid is the trickle down, right?
Yeah, pyramid trickles down.
Which is not a
scheme.
Yeah, Ponzi scheme is like a bunch of people putting all their investment money into something they think they're going to invest to. But the people just take the money and they go and visit, and it's like some rundown shack and cabin abandoned, and they feel like, you know, beachfront property, but it's really a puddle.
Pyramid scheme is a scheme when the goddamn product doesn't work.
Well, it's true. It's true.
You know,
or when they be like, if you got Capital One, I got $12,000.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like they be advertising the shit out that shit on fucking social media. And all they really do is just like putting a claim on the account, like, oh, somebody stole all this money from me and shit. Like, I mean, I need some cats that used to get down like that. Like a motherfucker.
Scammers.
Scammery. How Pepsi said in that one fucking interview, he was like, man, if you a scammer, if you a robber, and you be out here doing that bullshit, man, you can't even fuck with me, man. Can't even fuck with me.
Yes? Oh.
I love that, but I'm trying not to follow.
For real, man. I feel like fucking, I feel like youngsters need to be just taught more financial discipline. Like, man, bro, like, this shit ain't no joke like that.
One thing I didn't know about the first president going to school as a high schooler, right? Mm-hmm. That's some shit that you should learn as, like, you know, as a little kid. Like, when you learn about the first president, the bullshit teaches all the way up to high school, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like in high school, they should throw all that shit out and teach it to you young. So that way in high school, they teach you how to fucking credit score works, how fucking, you know, how a bank works, how a loan works.
But you don't understand, they don't necessarily want that.
They don't want that. They don't want that at all.
But that's why I always promote, like, people like trying to homeschool or private school their kids, you know? Yeah. Because it's like that way the what is it? What's that? What's the word for it? What? The roadblock where I'm hiding.
What's the name of the word again?
The curriculum. The curriculum changes when they go from private school to
the syllabus.
The government don't go into their schools and tell them what they got to teach.
Mm-hmm. But they still have a actual guidelines. They still have to go by.
They got to teach because they have to learn certain things. Yeah. But you can teach the kind of things they make a big deal about in high school now, in public school, right? It's shit that you can literally learn in a week and just get over it. Like, learn in a week, you learn it, move on, right? But they make you do projects over the first.
Because it's not about, like, school is not necessarily about that per se. It's like matriculation, but it's like brainwashing at its best in a way, indoctrination to the way everything is. So it's not going to be sensible. It's just going to be, hey, these are single parents, you know, they don't have babysitters, like somewhere for the kids to go, like, you know, it's a whole system.
The whole ISS and detention, right? It's like you're molding these kids to like be.
Yeah, you're getting ready for the system.
Bro, I was in ISS. I swear to God, half of my school life. Like, I was in school suspension or suspended half of my school life, and it's like they get you ready for the real world because that's really how they treat you in real life. Like, you act stupid in real life.
Sit your ass down.
Exactly.
Pretty much, man.
And when I was in school suspension, bro, I went home. I got me fucked up, bro. Go to in school suspension. Okay, I'm going. I went home. Like, I'm suspended, right? I'm out of here.
You're in school though.
Fuck that.
I never understood suspension in a way because it's like a vacation.
How can you be in school and suspended?
I still have my work.
That's like being like, oh, you suspended from work, but you still gotta go clock in the morning.
Like what the fuck?
But when you clock in, you're gonna go sit in the room by yourself and not do anything that you
like, they still gonna pay you. Like they still gonna pay you. Shit. Yeah,
that's cool. I'm gonna be all on the phone.
For real, man. That's funny.
I'm gonna just sit at work and do nothing. Fuck it. Like ride the clock. They not gonna let you do that shit. They're gonna put your motherfucking ass to work. And that's the purpose of school. They teaching you to work. That's what they want you to do.
That's all they want you to do at all. They don't want you to be artists or anything.
They don't want you to be
anything. They don't want you to be socially competent.
Well, I think also socially is important. Like the social, the whole social situation with school. I think that's just important. So you rob a kid, kind of like kids that are homeschooled are kind of robbed of that in a way. Because even though they might, still have social skills.
Like that and shit,
No, fuck crime. I'm talking about knowing how to maneuver in a group of people, know how to talk to people, know how to be sociable. Social cues.
Yeah, because like I remember one time like I met somebody that was like homeschooled and shit like that, and like the main thing they were stressing about was like I didn't get to like kick it with friends like that and shit like that, like, but they kept stressing about prom and shit like that. I was like, the fuck, like
just a bunch of socially awkward people.
Oh yes, easily.
Like what the fuck? People that don't even know how to hold a conversation. Really fucking weird. I know this one cat, like he
You talk to cats?
I know this one guy. I know this one guy, face ass nigga. That I'm talking about. He'll say bye, right? He just dip off. He's like, all right, bro, I'm finna go, but still linger around, right, for at least like 20 minutes. And then you look around, and the nigga just gone. Like, fuck this nigga Jasper. Bro, what the fuck?
I feel like some fucking setup shit.
Nah, he just dipped. Like, why you ain't leave the first time when you said
for real? Feel like you started on the block and shit.
Yeah, like you just stayed around for a while. And
fuck that.
For me, I feel like respect should be taught at your crib, though. You know what I mean? Because that's a respect thing right there. It's like me, I was taught when you walk in the room, you say hello to everybody. And you shake, and when you look a man in like when you shake somebody's hand, you gotta look them in the eye. Whether it's a man or a woman, right? You gotta shake. That's why, like, when you get me, I stood up and I shake you. Because that's how it is. It's not about like, oh, hey, how are you? I don't know you. Like, nah, fuck all that. That's probably how they treated you at your house. Your mom probably, or your daddy probably ain't had no manner.
I'm sure that there was no daddy there. Shit show raised by their mama, so they don't have the social skills.
And it's true, because it's like, oh, bitch, I don't know you. Shit, no, you don't. But the thing is, it's like, you want to be treated with respect, you should give respect back.
Exactly.
But if you don't teach your kids young, if you don't teach your kids young, it's kind of hard, because it's like, no, that's why you got all them kids that get older and try to go disrespect the teacher, try to go, act hard as fucking school, this and that, because they don't got no discipline at home. You know what I mean?
They don't have nothing at home.
No kind of discipline.
They're not really being raised by
nobody.
Anything, they're just being raised by the environment.
TV, that's what they're raised by. By the TV, and that's
exactly.
It's like TV and the phone.
It's like all these people putting these videos up thinking it's good about their little baby running to the phone because they hear Coco Melon. Come on, that's sad as hell. That's sad as hell. That means your kid is you don't watch your kid enough to the point where like a TV is controlling your kid now.
Exactly.
And if that kid
that's been going on
for years.
That's always been going on.
That's how we all feel, right?
Hey, I remember one time I saw a TikTok video and it was like fucking making fun of like parents that like, oh, look at this generation. She was like, bruh, back in the day, like there used to be a commercial that reminded parents that like, hey, do you know where your kids are? Go look for your kids.
Oh, some shit.
Remember that shit? That was like
the commercial.
Have you saw your child today?
Yeah.
On BBS Kids and shit.
Yeah, you play with your kids today.
About a bunch of shit.
I remember.
Bro, there's a
that's
bunch
some
of
stuff you gotta remind motherfuckers when they watch TV.
Watch your kid,
oh shit, you're right, my kid. So you think it need to be ads like, hey, just like a baby touching some fucked up shit, like on the counter, on the counter. I don't know how the fuck they turned the stove on.
Ooh, that reminds me, bro. I remember one time I was watching a Bobby Brown interview, and then he's talking about like he confused cocaine with flour and marinated the chicken with it, and he almost had an overdose right then and there, like at 8 years old.
I heard about that.
Yeah, bro. Like,
but I mean, wouldn't the chemical compound change on the cocaine?
He said he found like 2 keys and used that shit as fucking pot, like a powder, bro. Like,
just to fry it?
Yeah, bro.
Exactly. In the oil, wouldn't it change the compound? Like, I'm just saying.
I ain't never fried cocaine, bro.
I'm not.
How the hell you cook with the unless you eat it raw? You eat it raw. Like,
How you mix? This nigga was already high.
Yeah, he had to.
He was already high.
How
Like
you
mix the flour with the from the cocaine? It's like he was. Why did he have it in the kitchen next to the flour?
He was only 8. Not the time he was only 8 years old. Like he wasn't like a grown man doing this shit. He was a little kid. Yeah, he was a little kid. Yeah, he was 8 years old.
Okay.
He wasn't open like
okay.
Nah, he was a little kid.
I thought this shit happened recently.
Somebody was slaying.
Yeah, and they got some keys right there.
And they heated.
And he thought it was flour.
He thought it was flour and tried to make some chicken and damn near died.
Yep.
Yeah. You gotta be real crackhead trying to chicken was like, let me use cocaine.
Chicken with cocaine, that's funny.
Yeah, let me fry this chicken up with the cocaine.
Fuck all that shit.
I'll get energy and fit at the same time.
Is that what?
Birds, one stone. Get 2 birds stoned at once.
You gonna be productive as hell that whole damn day. You just gonna be fucking hard ass like you same boat.
See, that's when.
I ain't a thigh ran marathon.
That's funny, man. That's funny, man.
Good old healthy THC, Mary Jane.
Oh yeah, all that. That's all I need in my life.
That's all we need, man. All we need.
Speaking of THC, I feel like it's an underrated art. And fucking, I wanted to talk a little bit about underrated art because I saw this one movie I forgot I really loved. Remember I don't think you've seen it, City of God. I was telling you about it last time. The Brazil movie? Yeah. The one about the slums.
I don't even remember if I fucking seen it. It's so old, bro. It's a classic.
Oh, yeah, it's a classic.
It's a classic.
That Mecca, because it's about a civil war that took place between like gangbangers and like the militias and shit like that in Brazil. Around but it tells you his timeline about like 30 years. So it takes you to the 70s and shit like that. There's this little dude named Lil Dice, and he was man a buck wild ass little kid just shooting. He's a fucking shoot first, ask questions later and shit. All right. And then fucking there was another group of kids right there, and he was the youngest one out of all of them. So they would just like punk him and be like, "Oh, nah, we're gonna go rob this store, but you gotta go watch for the cops and shit." And then like at one lick, they're robbing a motel, and then they told him, "Hey, shoot the window, shoot the window if the cops are coming." And while they're robbing it, like he shoots the window, but the cops weren't coming, so they just haul ass thinking they're about to be arrested. And they're like, "Hey, what the fuck? Where's the dice at?" But when he goes in, bro, this is how you see how evil this little fucker is. He walked in there, bro, and just marked everybody.
What?
Yeah, he marked everybody. And when he shot the people, he was laughing and shit like that, bro. Like, but that movie was like. It was one like a mean ass reality check. Like, yeah, it's Buck out here, motherfucker. You could be getting some ass and some little kid gonna run up on you and shoot the shit out of you. Like,
kids?
Yeah, bro. Like, they were little kids, bro. They were like 9. What was the oldest? What, Goose? Like, what, like 17 or something like that? Like 16? Yeah.
Took place in the slums, like up top of Rio de Janeiro, you know, like where all the slums are.
Yeah, for sure.
That took place. So it's like they're basically going through like a timeline of their life.
Yep.
And it's like this,
and then one of the
doggy,
but it all comes full circle where it shows you like one of the kid's brother, like he ends up becoming a reporter, and then he's like he knew that dude right there, like because the dude grows up to be like a fucking kingpin and shit, and then he was like, "Hey man, like, oh, you're a photographer? Take some photos of me real quick, man." And that's how he became like a famous ass photographer because like he knew the gang leader and shit like that, and he blew up in Brazil because of that. He captured the war. Like who's that one photographer that took all them fucking famous ass photos in the night, dude? Chimadu or something like that. I'm trying to remember his name, but he was very he was of that caliber. It was really good, man. What's some underrated art y'all think that y'all like?
Underrated what?
Underrated art, like movie or song or something.
I think battle rap is.
Battle rap is underrated.
I think so.
Yeah, that's what built the core of hip hop. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, he knows I'm like.
Because I used to stay watching that shit like that, bro. Like
that's all I watch. Like literally, I be watching shit out of that. Nice. But I just feel like it's the most rawest form of hip hop, and I feel like it's so slept on as an art. Like people, you know what I mean? Like I think of like your favorite rapper, and I guarantee you he couldn't be able to go up against a battle rapper. You know, Ken Wise.
Improv.
Well, no, they write it. That's my point, though. There's artists that they write their music and their songs or whatever.
But they do their homework.
Battle rappers are actual like the double entendres, the metaphors, the similes, the fucking comparison, the punches. It's like it's an art. Like you really verbally battling this person, you know. So you can't get Lil Baby or fucking NBA, whoever the fuck, or whoever the fuck your hottest rapper is. Whatever. All them niggas. All them letter niggas. Shout out to him though. Shout out to him.
Shout out to him.
But I'm just saying that they couldn't go up against a battle rapper on no lyrical, you know. But we call it one hip hop. We call them both hip hop though. You know what I'm saying? So.
But they could though if they did the homework. Like everybody's shit is out in the open. So if they do their homework, but is it all hip hop?
It ain't about the homework. It's about the wordplay, the delivery. Like some of these niggas are like zombies. They come in here, they fucking record, and then they fucking leave. And then it's like they perform on stage, they retort their music to the song, karaoke style.
Oh, it's like they machine, like they zombies.
And then they call it art.
But then it's kind of like, what you say, you're like it's hip hop, but is it though? Because it's like hip hop is more. I feel like a hip hop, something with hip hop is more like I said hip hop.
You childish. That nigga said sugar.
It's more like a pop thing, right?
Oh man.
You got rap, which actually is like rap, where there's some rappers that don't have no pop shit to their songs. They don't have no 808s. It's straight like boom boom that. Fucking drop it straight bar for bar for bar. You know what I mean?
We're not talking about like.
But we can't call it both hip hop because
they both are hip hop, definitely.
But how?
Because one is the original.
Rap a whole thing if it's both the same.
We talking about two different things. When you say hip hop is
so battle rappers. Why would that be? Because I would consider
it's an art.
It's an art.
He said the original question was what is underrated art, and I'm like, I feel like battle rap is underrated art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, but they're both to me. I feel like they're both. They're both hip hop though. You know, they're both part of the culture of hip hop. You couldn't have one without the other. The one started it, one took it and took it to the next level and built on it. You know, you can't interchange. So you know, hip hop, nigga, it's a culture.
But you were saying like what's the name? Some rappers like the only one like what's the name of? I feel like when it comes to battle rap, and the only ones that can like go toe for toe, like we're already dead type shit. Because like I'm gonna throw Big Pun in there, like. Bro, they can go walk dead in the middle of little did we know that we riddle to middlemen who didn't do diddly. It'll be a cold day and help before I take him. Come on, he was fat. Like that 90s was too raw,
He was
bro.
right. He was a pen. He was a pen beast. But a lot of niggas was not. Their pen ain't just live like that. They can make platinum hits and entertaining music.
I hate the fact that now the music, the art of hip hop is determined by the beat. I hate that because now it's like you can have the most trash lyrics in the world and have a nice beat, and people are still gonna play it in the club.
Which is why I love battle rap.
Yeah,
that's why I feel like it's underrated art. Yeah, because there's no beat, nigga. It's just you and your delivery and your bars. So what you got?
I remember I saw one episode where that dude pulls that dude's paperwork right then and there. He was like, "Yeah, you were snitching your own hood."
Oh, you talking about Geechee Gotti versus? No, it wasn't Geechee Gotti. I know what you're talking about though. It was recent. Where have you seen it on?
I think I saw it on YouTube. Like one of the shorts and shit like that. Like,
bro, that motherfucking body when he body.
We talking about Tay Rock versus what's the nigga name? He's the plug. But that's the paperwork he pulled out on him because he calls himself the plug, you know, plug bars, plug lyrics.
Oh yeah.
So that's called an angle that he took against him. So that's what I mean by it's man.
That body bitch though.
Yeah.
That was the best angle, bro. He bodied the bitch.
Oh,
bro,
it went viral.
Big body bitch.
Yeah, it was a whole. See, people don't even know.
Oh, shit was about the way she looked.
Yeah, I mean, people don't even know that it was a battle. Like it was during a battle rap series called Kings vs. Queens, and the female, her name was Official. You know what I mean? And Tay Rock, he's a battle rapper. You know, it was his whole second round, and people just hear it on, and it went viral. And niggas don't even realize like it came from
battle.
What? And she did not get her ass whooped. Like she held it down.
She held it down.
They edit stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but you gotta watch it, bro, because this nigga said he finna stop. He said, "All right, I'm through." Psych.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm talking about came back and.
That's funny.
Yo, dump truck body bitch. Like I swear to God, this nigga was just going hard. Like. Ice cream cone body, bitch.
Upside down, fit the Hennessy bottle, bitch. That shit is funny.
Okay, so I got a motherfucking question.
What you gonna talk about?
I got a high motherfucking thought.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean, so I've been thinking.
I've been thinking.
Do you think?
I thought that shit in my I'm fucking crazy, right? I thought that shit was I started drinking for thinking.
I've been thinking.
I thought everybody was there. Oh shit! Sorry, Rich.
So, do you think? You know what I'm saying? Fast food restaurants got chemicals in it, like cigarettes, like nicotine that have you craving the food.
Yeah, it's America, bro. They just want to make you a dope fiend, pretty much.
People that live outside of America come visit us and say they always get sick when they come to our country. Why is that? And we're always sick though. And why is that? We think it's normal. We think it's genetics and shit, right? We think it's always like, oh, well, my grandpa. Yeah, but your grandpa's been eating the same shit you was eating.
Right.
Why, that's probably why he got that shit. You know what I'm saying? But you over here thinking it's genetics because the government got us thinking it's all genetics. No, it's not. No, it's not.
No.
We're meant to live not forever, but if we really like we're without chemicals, without anything, we could probably live up to 100 years old, up to 120. You know, I got two great grandfathers that were like 100 and over 100 years old, right? Each, like when they died. And it's funny to me because I'm like, what's stopping us from living like that? The only thing they didn't do was literally what we all do. Eat junk food, eat McDonald's, eat chips, eat fast. They didn't do all that. They ate
whatever they didn't have it.
No, they did that. Well, by the time they got old, they had it, and they could have indulged in it, right? But they didn't. Because they knew that wasn't what they grew up on. They knew that they knew that shit was bad.
I think they just, people are stuck in their habits and ways. Like, once the motherfucker's 80 years old doing the same shit, no, they're not going to just switch to me.
I'm going to do that for 10 years.
But media in general, like TV, like movies.
Absolutely. It's all businesses.
Like, why do we eat McDonald's? Because it's on every fucking show we watch. It's on every reference towards McDonald's is the good reference on TV.
Hey, I'll have you know that motherfucking High C Orange is live at 5.
I used to love that fucking McDonald's.
I still love
it. I
don't know why it tastes so good though. That High C Orange is like I don't know what they're doing to it. I try to get it separate at the store. It don't taste the same.
It don't taste so good.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't utilize cocaine.
Specific serve.
Right.
Their own specific serve. The McDonald's serve.
Yep.
Yeah, they get a different serve from everybody else.
Exactly.
That McDonald's been looking the game so long. They got their own basketball game, the McDonald's All-American game. So they've been telling you to eat their garbage. Yep. That's a stage where you like if you're a prospect, bro. That's where you want to be at, the McDonald's All-American game, bro. Like LeBron was there, Carmelo, like all the big names were there. Like a motherfucker, man.
Go ahead.
I'm talking shit, but
we're going to go ahead and holler at you in a hot second. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break real quick.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. But shit, I'm a little blowed in this motherfucker, but I'm still feeling good, baby. I can't fumble the bag right now. I'm Deion Sanders in this bitch. I got to go mode right now, and I'm talking about, oh, shit. Shit, we gonna hang in that motherfucker. We gonna hang in this motherfucker like the 9th inning, baby.
We'll be back.